The CDC says they could quarantine U.S. citizens for weeks if they refuse Ebola screenings. U.S. citizens who refuse to undergo the new screenings are taking place at 5 major airports: Atlanta Hartsfield, Newark, New Jersey, JFK, O'Hare International, and Dulles International here in Washington, D.C., will be subjected to be held in quarantine for up to 3 weeks, officials told Yahoo News on Thursday. Non-citizens who refuse screening could be quarantined or turned away from the U.S. soil by U.S. Customs and Border agents. The Obama administration announced this past Wednesday after announcing also they have announced a czar. Ron Klein will be the new Ebola czar. They have also announced that it would soon require passengers from Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, the countries at the epicenter of the deadly outbreak in West Africa, to answer questions about their potential exposure to the illness and have their temperature taken upon arrival. So this is an attempt by the U.S. government to protect Americans, and I agree with this one. Like, if you're a U.S. citizen and you've come from one of these countries and you're like, you can't take my temperature, hell yeah, quarantine their ass. Let's be real. With that being said, closing down our borders, bad idea. Quarantining people who won't get their temperature taken or won't answer questionnaires on a survey when they come to United States borders, quarantining them, great idea. Absolutely marvelous idea. If we're going to stop the spread of Ebola, it can not only come by quarantining, but also means we have to create procedures at every hospital across this country. Folks, every hospital across the country is prepared to deal with Ebola when it shows up on their doorstep. Nurses have to be prepared. And not only the nurse, unit secretaries, janitors, from top down, have to be prepared to deal with an Ebola patient if it shows up at their hospital. But that means that nurses have to work with management, they have to work with the state officials to make sure they have the proper equipment, the proper training, because they have the skills. Now is the time to make sure they have the proper training and equipment to make sure those skills can become a reality.